Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 1 and the introduction to House 9 of the Drifter Challenge. And if you are returning from House 8 or any other Let's Play, welcome back. And we are starting in Create a Sim with my main sim, Isobel Driver, who was the heir from the previous house. And we are here because we have to add the secondary sim. But I had asked for people to give me some possibilities for the secondary sim, and then we had a poll which has closed already, but I thought I would at least show the 5 contenders so that everybody can see them. I will make sure that the origin IDs are on them, so if you want to add them to your own game, you can, even for the one who wins. And also, I had asked for the first name to start with I, because you can see Isobel is I, and so usually and then the next generation will become J, because I'm doing alphabetically. But because I'm playing the secondary sim, I like him to have the same letter as my primary sim, which in this case is I. That's what I did with the previous houses where I created the secondary sim. And then I wanted the name to somehow mean 9, so we had that also. So I am going to show the sims. Like I said, I'll put their origin IDs. I don't know if I said that, but I will put their origin IDs with it. And also, if there was some of them had a couple of little blurbs, I'll include that too, so you can see that. But so we had Ian Neuner, and we then had Idris Nuff, this is the second one, who was up as a contender, and then Isaac Nuff was the third one, and then we had Isaiah Kuro as the fourth one, and then we had Ian Negan as the fifth one. Hopefully I said all those names properly, but that's how I'm seeing them. And so the poll closed last week from when I'm doing this, and the winner was actually Isaiah Kuro. So I'm going to add him now. I may possibly add a family for him, like at least a sibling or something, because I often like to have, that in the save, but I haven't decided yet. That's still to come. So let me go get him. So here he is from what you can see. He looked like on the gallery, and it gave the reason there, which I would have already included with the picture that I created already. So we're going to place this household. And there we are. But one thing I'm going to do is I want him to have one trait in common. So the trait that's going to go is family oriented, which I usually like as a nice trait, but isn't actually so good when they have to go work long hours, which this career is. But the main reason I've chosen is I want him to be a geek, because that's a good one that will match hers, because she actually has animal enthusiast, and that may not be so good for her career either, but her traits are. I wasn't thinking of that when I did it. But so their trait in common will be geek, because I just like to have a trait in common. So I'm gonna go into live mode and bring them into their lot, and then we'll get them started on some things, and then I'll go over what the goals are for the house, so that they're actually making some progress versus me just sitting here with them in Create a Sim talking. Before I start, I'm actually just going to show you that this is the lot that they are starting on right here, which is actually beside house 7, because I only have aging on for my currently played household. Everybody else is like a little museum of the previous houses, so they're still there. And we have, 2 children, a teen, and a toddler living there. So now I'm going to go into live mode, and I'll be back. So we're in live mode, and as I said, I'm going to go over the goals shortly. One of the goals, which I will just touch on right away, is that we need our 2 sims to get to the top of the secret agent career. Our drifter is Isobel. She needs to get to level 10 of the diamond agent branch. And our secondary sim, Isaiah here, has to get to 11 of the villain branch, because this is one of, I think, the only career that has 11 levels. Of course, he has the harder one to get to the top of, because he doesn't have all the benefits that Isobel has, because Isobel has a lot of benefits, because I actually was able to control her in House 8. Normally you can't, but there are certain exceptions. This was one of them. If you watched it, you would have seen why, but we had to get certain goals with our heir in that house and 3 adopted kids who are all older than her. So since we have to do that, and since we have no money, I'm going to have her join the career right away, because she had an A in high school, so she will get to start at level 3. which I've looked at it and I don't think they get any bonuses, which I have had with other careers, but we don't here. I mean, the other thing is we could have her start a different career, mainly being a, actually, before we do that, I want to check something. Let's stick her onto, oh, she already completed the Renaissance sim, so we don't have to worry about that. I'm not sure why she completed. I thought she would have only done 2 jobs already, but whatever. So we're going to just do our job and have her find a new job and have her join the career. And she should start at level 3 because she is, oh, and we got royalties. We have money all already because she's been sending tracks in. I didn't realize how high because, of course, it would have been mixed up with everybody else's royalties. Yeah, so we already have lots of money. We don't have enough money for the house. I have pre-built the quote-unquote shell, which I'll go over soon. So secret agent, let me look for that. Because there's no real rush for her to start this job because we don't need to worry about getting the, I think there's like actual items that we could have sold to get there, but I don't know. Let's take a look at when she works. Well, she would work possibly tomorrow. I don't know. We'll just have her start the career. Yeah. Okay, so she's done. She needs to do friendly interactions. And she does work tomorrow. So we can do some friendly interactions here. At least we have some money so we can maybe do this rebate day, which I'm surprised because I actually did the rebate day and it was ticked off when she was in her other house. But it obviously isn't here, so we're going to describe. So with Isaiah, even though he has to get to the same level, he would start at level 1. As you can see here, she's at level 3. I don't want to actually have him start right away. I need him to get some aspiration points. Now, because we have this money, we can travel. We don't need to stay here because I was going to, have them doing some stuff here. Maybe I will. I just don't know if I want a welcome wagon, which may happen if we stay here. Where's our house? Where's our neighbors? Oh, there they are. You just can't. They are there. It's not right. They're going to look into our house even though it's going to be hidden. Yeah, I guess we could just stay, and if they come, they come, and we'll just meet them. Or we could go to the park. But I am actually going to get an easel for her because she can make us some more money with painting. So let's go in here. And actually, the other thing is you're not... It used to be that you could bring stuff with you, and now you can't. But I still am bringing stuff because I prefer it that way. So, and this forbidden fruit's been carried down since first house. Used to be worth nothing, but when they changed it with the seasons update, it had a value. But we get like 1 a day when it finally grows, so it's not like it really contributes that much to our wealth. And so I have to take 272 simoleons off of their existing funds. So based on my calculations, the money should be 5,228 if I take that off. And no. No, I must have looked at the amount wrong. So we're going to type money 5028. And there's the extra 200 coming off. And I think that's the right amount. Hopefully. I don't know why I thought that said 5,500. It must have said 5,300. Okay, now that we paid for what we have, we're going to go into build mode. And so here's the, we could sell this. You know what? I'm just going to sell them. We don't need them. We can always buy them later because they're unlocked now. And he will unlock them too when he finally does join the career. So we may as well get a little bit of extra money because they're really not needed. So we're going to go into activities and skills. And to start with, I'm going to buy an easel for her. See, I was thinking of having her start the painting career so that she would unlock the better easel and then have her switch into this career. More because I wanted the unlocked easel versus anything else. So we have that. And then since we're here, we may as well buy even though we don't have the paintings yet, we know we're going to sell those. So we'll put that there. And let's see if she gets her friendly. She's just started. Okay, why don't you do a painting? You can do a abstract large because I'm pretty sure you've completed you maxed the painting skill. Okay, so she's gonna do that, and then I'm gonna have him go do some collecting. So I'm gonna put him over onto the nature aspiration. Then while he's doing this and she's doing what she's doing, I will then start talking. So let's see. He probably can't introduce himself to Hannah anyway, because he doesn't have enough. Okay, that's out of season because it's a cherry tree. Do we have anything in season here? I was thinking since we'd had Sims living in this neighborhood, there'd be things for us to collect. Oh, we can harvest some strawberries. And, oh, someone's got those on the floor. We can dig. And I will take them to the park pretty soon, to be honest, because we can get some frogs. Harvest that sage. I don't know if I don't find they regenerate very quickly, but we'll see. We can get one. We can harvest those carrots. And that's a plant that's not available. Oops, and his queue is full. And is this a lemon? No, it's another cherry tree, so we can't harvest it either. Okay, so he's set up. I just want him to get the first one. So that probably should have taken them to Magic HQ is what we should have done, since I think you actually don't have to worry about the rules. Say it doesn't matter about the money, but you know, whatever. I don't know, I find it a bit odd. Like, you normally need 1,000 to go to different lots, but from what my reading of the rules as they currently stand right now, that's not the case for a few lots, including Magic HQ. So we're going to do a realism painting. She needs to do some excellent paintings there for her aspiration anyways. Okay, so the required goals of House 9, and we're going to have him come here. Actually, he may as well stock the table once he gets back. Is we need to disguise our home. So examples given, we're an underground lair that looks like a park above ground. So mine is kind of loosely, like I said, I've already pre-built their house. I think they need quite a lot to be able to place just the shell because it's like a huge underground house. But it has like a wall around it, and the front has a pond, and then there's like a covered area for like a picnic. Or it's going to have, I don't have a barbecue there, but the idea is that you can have a barbecue and a picnic table, and you can put a tent there. And then there is a building on the top, on the ground. It's like an outhouse kind of thing. Like it's a bathroom. And then if you go in through the bathroom, there's a door and it goes downstairs to the underground house. And then there's also a side door in the wall around the building. But the rest of it's all like, other than that little bathroom that's meant to be the bathroom for the little small park area, the rest is all underground, and it's all kind of built, but not even got any. It's got windows, but not wall coverings. Apart from the outside has the wall coverings, but inside does not have wall coverings, and there's no furniture whatsoever. But I think it was like close to 30,000. What I've already built is already expensive, even though like it's not got anything in it. So that's the first thing. So like I said, I'm taking inspiration from that. That's my take on it. We're supposed to achieve level 10 and level 11, like I already said. And once we reach level 4 of the secret agent career, which is field agent, we have access to gym lots. So right now, you can already, may as well tend the table. You can go to lots for club gatherings. So I already go to gyms, to be honest, because honestly, House 9 is a long time to have to wait to be able to go to a gym as far as I'm concerned. And a lot of lots that they ask, because even the museum isn't till like, I think the house you do with the kleptomaniac, because they have to set up some type of museum of the items they steal, and then you unlock the museum. But the art gallery or the art center is unlocked, but the art center doesn't help with the painting aspirations, so it's not really that useful. So I take them, and I also like going to art galleries or to museums because I don't find Sims interrupt your couple when they're there on a date. So for me, it's one of my favorite places to go. Oh, we already sold that painting. Already done. Okay, well, you better hurry up, my dear, and get that painting done. You got 4 collectibles. Well, since we have lots of money, the thing is I don't really want to plant too much up here because they're going to have their garden inside. But I guess we can just start our garden now and he can start working. Oh, we got another picture. Good going. But you know what we'll do with him, I should say. We are going to... I'm just trying to look. He looks like he needs some fun. What can we do for you that's fun? Yeah, you still don't have enough money for... We're gonna stock the table and you can paint abstract. We'll do another large abstract painting. I don't want him to do something right now that's not considered fun. Like, I don't want him to do the gardening and then find he doesn't like the gardening. I'm kind of almost inclined to just take them elsewhere. Yeah, I think I'm going to take them to the park. They obviously have the money. She can do some painting there. He can go fishing. That'll be fun for him. And also help him to get points, because I'll talk a little bit more about... those are the main goals. There is an optional goal. I'll talk about that too. And obviously we have to raise our heir to young adult. That is the final goal of this house. So I'm going to take them to the park and I'll be back when we get there. Well, I actually took them to Magic HQ because I thought that we could maybe learn some magic and maybe buy some brooms, or a broom at least. So let's actually put him on, because she's really close to getting to the next level for to get a broom, because I purposely tried to get her not to go there and get there, I should say. Let's put him on nature and purveyor of potions. There. So we get a few easy points. And then we're going to put him onto knowledge, spellcraft, and sorcery. Same thing. And we could try and at least introduce ourselves to... And I have a club gathering going. So we have joined that club, but we're not going to bother. We could have him buy a perk. Because normally I prefer to get the Rally the Troops perk first, but it might help him to be able to make friends easier when he's going around and trying to meet people, and it gives him a couple of points. So Friend of the World, and let's go. I've sent her. Let's go try and find... There's Simon. He was just at our place. Now we're going to go friendly introduction to Simon. And maybe I'll just have him... I was going to say have him read, but I think I'll have him fish instead for his fun that he needs. But it would be good to at least get this part done. So, well, we'll buy one for him. And I don't think we're going to spend a lot of money. I don't think we really need a wand. Nah, I don't like the cheap one. So we're just not going to bother. But really what I wanted was a... So that's going to be for him. Because we're going to wait and hopefully she'll get one. Oh, here, of course they have the rocket brooms. We'll have to come back. So we're just not going to buy anything because it's not really very useful for us. And let's check in on her. When I looked, yeah, this was closed. It still is closed. Yeah, okay. Well, we may as well go. I do have, this is my version of the lot. And I do center over here, and there is a easel over here. Who painted that? Gabrielle did. You're gonna... Oops. Let's go back here, and over here, and we're going to scrap that painting, and then I'm gonna have you do a painting over here. And then we'll... Hopefully I pay attention. And... So we're trying to make friends. We didn't get any boost from that. You know what? I'm going to take the hack. I'm going to go take a photo with Simon. And we'll probably do the same thing with Isobel. So with him, I'm going to get him to work on getting the connections trait. And so when he has the connections trait, then he'll join the career, because that'll get him to start at level 4. Unless he gets his reputation up, which by making friends... and in some ways, it's almost better for him to get possibly incredibly friendly first, because then he makes friends more easily, which will then help him boost his reputation. Then he may possibly get a job offer. And I think I've had job offers for secret agents. I think. Not 100% sure. Maybe I tend to get them for the astronaut career more than the secret agent one. I'm not really sure. Can we get this picture taken? We may as well do the friendly introduction. to Sims. Okay, I see her going over there, so she should be soon. And getting... Yeah. Because the thing is, it's like a self-fulfilling, yeah, he really needs. His needs are pretty bad. Maybe we'll have her cook some food. Here, we'll have you come over here and cook something more filling. You can cook whatever you want. Because you have high enough skill that you can cook, you know, decent food. So why don't we try that? Because I usually use Simple Living, and right now that's not working. Except for I'm recording this before the game update, which would have been last week. And so maybe the game update just fixed it, and it was just because it was delivered in the SDX. I don't know. Because at the time that I'm recording at, if you use the Simple Living Lot Challenge, you cannot play. We're better with him. Okay, can we stop talking and actually just make this friendship? Let's like get those pictures with Simon. Or maybe we should just ask him. Okay, this is gonna finally come up. Yay. They're so low, I don't think this is gonna make them friends, but hopefully it helps a little bit. There we go. Oh. So hopefully it helps enough that we can ask him to teach us some magic. Magic. Ask to teach potion recipe. And magic. Ask to teach practical magic. And you, my dear, you should come over here and see if you can learn anything. Ask to teach a potion recipe. And ask to teach untamed magic. There. Oh, you got Inferniate. Did you learn anything from you? No. Not yet, because we haven't asked yet. Can we try this now? Debate, you're both geeks. So that maybe will help you become friends quicker. Ask to teach a potion recipe and ask to teach practical magic. Did you, is that the food? Oh, yeah, you're eating. Oh, you're eating it. Okay. Okay. Oh, good. That's a good one for him to get. Potion of Plentiful Needs. And can you learn some practical magic? And then maybe we'll let you come here and use. And what happened to the food? Is that just a single serving? Oh, did I just do a single serving? Oh, I didn't mean for that. Just get a quick meal of cereal. There you go. Okay, so she learned to spell. Oh, we could make some money. Oh, good. That's what I wanted. Anyways, this probably has gone on long enough. I wasn't really tracking very well how long I've been recording. So, but we're going to leave this part here, and we'll continue with them at Magic HQ in the next part, probably, because their needs aren't very good, or I might end up taking them down to the Humor and Hijinks Festival, where they can work on some mischief skill, which I think is useful for at least the career he ends up taking, so, or his branch, I should say, so maybe we'll do that. But that's going to be it for this part. Likes and comments are always appreciated, and they really help with the algorithms. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!